Hiya everyone and welcome back to my channel. So today, let me just put that away. So today I am going to be doing a Slimming World update for you all. So it is now week 71. Yeah, so I wanted to do an update on how I'm doing, give you my weigh-in results, and also just give you a few updates on things that have been going on. So I felt I had a pretty good week, as you could see from my food diaries. I felt that, you know, I was sort of spot on with everything. So I weighed in yesterday. It's Saturday today. So for whatever reason, I gained a pound, which I was pretty disappointed with and a bit upset. I didn't really understand why. I am still a bit disappointed, but you know, there's nothing I can do about it. It's done now. You know, I've been on plan, I've not cheated or anything at all like that. You know, my husband said to me, you know, I've had a rough week this week with, you know, my hospital appointments and you know, everything else, taking new drugs, so maybe it's to do with that. But you know, whatever it is, it's happened, and you know, yeah, I'm pretty disappointed about it, but you know, I want to be honest with you guys and let you know what's going on. But yeah, you know, yeah, I'm disappointed, you know, a bit gutted even, but I'm still going. I'm still plodding on. That's all I can do really, and just hope that it will show in the next couple of weeks. So yeah, that's it really. There's nothing more for weigh-in. So I'm now at 5 stone 4 pound lost. So you know, I've still got really big fantastic weight loss under my belt, you know, so it's not as if I've gained lots and lots, and you know, not that there's anything wrong with that, but it's just, well, I know, you know, there's plenty of you out there that will know what I'm talking about and will understand, you know, how I feel. But you know, we can do this together. Let's just keep going and you know, just smash it. Keep going, and eventually things will fall into place. So yeah, that's it. So yeah, I gained a pound. I'm hoping for next week to get that pound off, and you know, anything more would be a bonus really. I'm going to continue doing what I have been doing. I've got meals planned, so later on I'm going to be making a spaghetti bolognese, but I'm going to just be making the mince, and then I can have it with different things. So yeah, I'm going to do that later. I'm going to up my water, even though I was drinking, you know, quite a bit more than I have been doing then. But yeah, so that's my plan, just keep going. And I've also got campfire stew planned to make this week as well. So yeah, that's that. So other updates, you all know, if you've watched my food diaries or if you've watched me for a little bit, that I had my first rheumatologist appointment this week. In my food diaries for Tuesday to Thursday this week, I spoke a bit about how I was feeling before it. So the appointment went well, or went as well as it could have. The doctor was really nice. The journey down, I was still very, very anxious and nervous, and it seemed to be a long way to walk to this particular place, because I've never been there for an appointment before in the hospital. So I was already in agony anyway. Like I said, the doctor was lovely. She asked me lots of questions, asked me about what symptoms I'd been having, where was my pain, etc. Done a full exam. She sort of touched different trigger points, or what did she call them? Tender points, trigger points around the body. There's all different ones, and you know, every single one she was touching was really sore. Some of them were a lot worse than others. It was, you know, taking my breath away. So yeah, she did a full exam of everything, and I've been diagnosed with fibromyalgia, but I have, you know, pretty much all the symptoms that you can get with the condition, with the illness. So I am happy to get a diagnosis, you know, because they wasn't sure what it was. Was it rheumatoid arthritis? Was it fibromyalgia? But what they've said is they took, I don't know, you wouldn't see it on the camera, but I've got a big bruise on my arm, and I hate needles. I've got such a phobia, it's unreal. You know, my husband's normally with me, and then my anxiety comes out to play as well. She said, right, you know, I want to have bloods done because there's some sort of antibody. I don't quite understand it, but apparently there's some sort of antibody in my blood that she wants to take a closer look at, that she's a bit, you know, we need to see what's going on with it to see if it is anything else. So, you know, I'm still waiting. I'm going to be waiting for those results for a while. But, you know, even though it's horrible to be told that you've got a chronic illness, I knew that it was going to turn out to be something like that anyway. Excuse me. But it's also nice to know what's finally wrong with me. So yeah, I was a mixture of sort of upset and you know, feeling relieved that I knew what was going on. She gave me some tramadol, which I've started taking, and it does seem to have helped a little bit. Not, you know, a great deal, because the pain never goes away, but it has seemed to have helped a bit, so that's a good sign. I have my pain appointment on Wednesday, on Valentine's Day. I've got a questionnaire I need to fill in, so I will be doing that tomorrow probably. And she said, you know, go to that appointment, see what they say, see if they can, you know, give you any more advice. And I'm trying to think of the words, I can't quite remember, it was a bit of a blur. She said, you know, talk to them, see what they say, and you know, they can always arrange something else as well. She's referred me to occupational health, and it was something else she's referred me to as well, but I can't quite remember. But yeah, so that is my diagnosis. It's kind of something that I knew was going to happen anyway, because of the symptoms that I've had, and you know, the doctors, when I've gone to my GP and in the hospital for other things, they've kind of used that phrase and used that term. So, you know, it's something that I've got to live with, because there is no cure. You know, if anybody wants me to do a separate video on fibromyalgia and my sort of journey with that, you know, please let me know, and I'll be more than happy to do that. So, what else? I also have received a letter today actually from the hospital about the lump on my hand. It's just there. I don't know if you can see it or not, but it's out all the time, and you know, I get a lot of pain in my wrists, my hands and my arms anyway, but you know, this is quite painful. So I had an appointment letter today to ring on Monday to book an appointment for that. So everything's sort of coming together slowly but surely. It's that was the last sort of appointment that I was waiting for. So yeah, I'm not waiting for anything else now. The only thing I'm waiting to do is my pain clinic appointment on Wednesday, and the blood results. She said they may have them when I go to this appointment. It's in a different hospital, quite a way away from me. So yeah, that's that really. I'm gonna carry on with, you know, just carry on with the week. I am going to up my fluids. One of my friends told me that with tramadol I need to make sure that I drink a lot, and that's all I've done is go back and bought the toilet. I know it's a bit too much information, but yeah, so I am going to keep up with that, drink more water, and you know, continue to just do what I can. And if it just means that, you know, at the moment my body isn't responding to losing weight as it was, then that's okay. I've got to sort of understand that, you know, I'm going through a lot at the minute, and to get as far as I have done in the time that I have is, you know, really, really good. And, you know, the other day, when was it? I can't remember. I think it was Thursday. I also put my information into my Fitness Pal as well, and it popped up saying that I'd lost 75 pounds. And when you say it like that, you know, 5 stone, 4, you know, 5 stone 5.5 stone, it sounds a lot, but like to me the 75 pounds sounded a lot more. So I think that was maybe Tuesday or Wednesday, and I put it on Facebook. I've done it through Instagram, and then it went on Facebook, and, you know, I just put a few hashtags on there, and just remembering how far I've come, because you know, sometimes and I know I'm not the only one, but sometimes we can sort of think, oh, you know, if you have a pound or half a pound or maintain, and it's not deserved. It's not about the amount. Like I said, it could be half a pound, or it could be a maintained. If it's not deserved, then that could be, you know, feel the same to somebody as gaining 5 or 6 pounds. And, you know, I totally understand that, and it's not deserved. It's not a deserved pound on. It's not something that is a result of, you know, eating lots of chocolate crisps and, you know, eating things off track, off plan. It's not a result of that, and, you know, that's something that I've got to remember. And I had such an overwhelming positive response to that photo, and, you know, it was nice. And I am so lucky that I've got support from my husband, and, you know, like he said to me, you know, try not to, because he knows what I'm like, you know, try not to beat yourself up because you've got all these things going on. It could be down to medication. You know, it all flared up on Tuesday after I'd seen the doctor, because obviously she was deliberately like triggering the points, because they call trigger points, and there's so many throughout your body, and every single one of mine were triggering. So she said, you know, that's going to happen. It could be to do with water retention because of that, because of the flare, because of inflammation or anything. So, you know, I'm just going to keep going. The only sort of positive side of it, really, I did feel like in my stomach area and around my waist, I did feel smaller. So, you know, that sort of puzzled me a bit as well, because I felt a bit smaller, but I gained a pound. So anybody, if anyone has any words of wisdom, please let me know down below. It would be greatly appreciated. So yeah, that's it really. The last thing I want to say before I wrap this up is I have just approached 500 subscribers, which is amazing. I am totally blown away by it. You know, I think it was literally, I saw it just before I came on to film this video, and it makes me so happy that there's 500 of you who want to watch my journey and that are supporting me and encouraging me, and, you know, it means so much. And, you know, I know that we support each other, you know, the Slimming World community on YouTube. I know I've said it, you know, hundreds of times before, but it is amazing, and we all support each other, whether, you know, through our ups and through our downs, and, you know, it's just amazing. So I did mention, I can't remember when it was, maybe a couple of weeks ago, when I was around, I think I was around 430, something like that, I mentioned a giveaway. So I am going to be doing a giveaway for 500 subscribers. That is most definitely in the plan. I'm going to get my husband to take me shopping next week, so that I can get some lovely things just to give something back to you guys, and, you know, say thank you for sticking with me, giving me the support I needed when I felt like, you know, I didn't know what to do. So yeah, keep your eyes peeled for that, and I will be doing a separate video on that as soon as I know as soon as I've got the bits and pieces that I'm going to put together into the giveaway that one lovely person could win. And if I could give something to every one of you, I would, because each and every one of you mean the world to me. So yeah, I'm gonna go now. Yeah, so thank you so much for watching. It really does mean so much to me. And if you're not subscribed already, press the subscribe button down below and come along on my journey with me. Really would mean the world to me. So yeah, thank you so much again, everybody, and I will see you in my next one. Bye everyone.